Hello Internet, I'm HamsterBomb, and you guys are back for some more Pokemon Platinum Q-Charm, and today we are at, where are we? Where are we? We're at a rainy place. We are looking for a goopy purple thing, but that's the wrong goopy purple thing. We're looking Route 212 South. That's where we are. We're not looking for that goopy purple thing. We are looking for a different goopy purple thing. We're looking for Grimers, which are Pokeradar exclusives. If you guys have not been up with all the other episodes at the moment and listened to other things I've been talking about, we are down to less than 20 Pokemon targets left. And on top of that, most of them are evolutions. So that's a lot that we are finally closing in on, which is frightening that I'm almost done with Pokemon Platinum Q-Charm. It's been a huge ride, but I've loved every bit of this. Well, okay, and there's some bits that have absolutely been utter hell, but you know what I mean. So, anyway, Grimers should be out here, and what's with the quags? At least it's a lucky patch we're finding shinies very, very frequently. But of course I could just be random chance in my first 2 out of 3, and then it gets... But anyway, another thing I really need to point out, just in case somehow this episode is someone's first episode, which that happens. You always have to assume when you're making any sort of like creative project that's in increments or episodes or issues or anything like that. This plays 100% Quagsires or what? You have to assume that any single increment is somebody's first. So, if that's the case, yes, I just ran from 2 shiny Quagsires. If you don't understand what the heck's going on, why shinies are appearing so frequently, go back and check out episode 1. It explains the whole shebang. We're basically trying to shiny hunt out every single possible Pokemon we can use with this method, and there are not many left. Nice, there's Croagunk, but we're in trouble here. Now, I actually do need to check. Maybe the Pokedex or something when we get really, really close to the end. Might actually recruit everyone online right now to give me a hand with this to make sure we didn't miss any Pokemon, because we are gonna make our last hunt. I even know our final 2 hunts, honestly. But our final hunt is gonna be Heatran, the one and only legendary Pokemon that can be shiny hunted with this method of Pokemon Q-Charm. And, ooh, wait a minute. We have that, right? We have the alternate one. Is that correct? I think so. I think we're done with the Shellos Gastrodon alternate forms. I'm trying to remember what our box looks like. But anyway, Heatran will be the final shiny hunt because he is the one and only legendary we can get with this method, which will be a fun, triumphant ending. The previous hunt to that, I find this really funny because we're going in dex order from our Pokeradar hunts that we have right now, just so that we know who to hunt in what order, because they all appeared at the same time. Typically, we go to Pokemon, you know, as we clear a route, we're allowed to go to the next route. Well, as soon as you get the national dex, the game explodes, and there's a ton of places you can go, a ton of things you can do. So you never really know what am I able to hunt next, so we're going in dex order right now. That's why we're Grimer, we're kind of in Kanto. It's shiny. I wish Grimer was here. He's supposed to be here. Am I in the right spots? I don't know if the internet's like trying to tell me, but anyway. He should only be at 10% inside of a Pokeradar patch, so it's not gonna be easy. But anyway, yeah, the one before, way down the end of the line, because of course we're done with Sinnoh. We're looking at Bagon, who, if you remember, was the final hunt from Heart Gold Q-Charm. So it's really funny how that happened. So like we get the same final line as a hunt for both games, and then we're gonna get our first ever legendary to end it all, which is gonna be really, really fun, very exciting. Let's keep using these repels. Hoping that this is going to net us a Grimer somehow. Okay, I'm gonna try for that patch. But anyway, just to get a couple bits on Grimer here, if we can even find him. I swear he should be here. Yep, according to this, he is 212 South, Pokeradar. Just haven't seen one yet. Grimer has a capture rate of 190. Has a 5% chance of holding the Nuggets in this game. Later games, I think it's a 5% of the Black Sludge. So I've caught one, Wild, holding Black Sludge. A shiny Grimer holding a Black Sludge. So I know that's what he changes to. What the heck? But anyway, we need to find this goo ball. Get 2 of them. And the one thing I'm really not looking forward to is the evolution of this guy. It's gonna take a long time. However, his XP gain on here says it is medium fast, which means it might not take as long as others to get him up there, but we're catching them. You can kind of see around here, around the 25 level range. We gotta get him to 38 to turn it into a muck. And also that means we need 2 of them. Well, it's still not that bad. I'm pretty sure our next target, dex-wise, is gonna be Hoppip. We're gonna be moving into Johto. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Just to run through the actual names, because I'm here and we still can't find anything. We have Stantler, Heatran, Loudred, Bagon, Grimer, Hoppip, Swellow, Wobbuffet, Aeron. Yep, so this is it for Kanto. We should be done with Kanto in this episode. So let's hope that works out. We have a couple from Johto that we got to do. Like I said, we had Wobbuffet, Hoppip, and Stantler. That's actually it. And then we'll finish Johto, and then we're rapidly going to finish up Hoenn, and then of course we will truly finish Sinnoh with Heatran. I'm going to give it this one more. I don't know why we're not seeing him, and I'm going to see you guys in a bit if we seriously have to montage, which we do. We're finding shinies in here, just not the goo ball. So I'm gonna have to montage, unfortunately, so I can see you guys when we find ourselves a little booger monster. I'll see you guys when we get lucky. Man, we should have gone for this Grimer had we seen him before. We'd been here plenty of times. I think we, there we go! Grimer! Good lord! Why were you so hard to find? I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, Grimer is actually at a really close level in proximity to Magic here. It's a female too. We didn't get the shiny. That would have really helped us out. So what I'm thinking, what were Grimer's stats like? I think it's really high physical attack, yes. So its defenses are not so great and it is very slow. At this level, level 25, it is gonna know Mud Bomb, Sludge, Minimize, and Disable. So what we could try, in a catch rate of 190, I could just try and hit it with a pound. Oh, wait a minute, what are we doing? We have to kill them. Why am I trying to catch it? That's how excited I was to see this one Grimer. I'm like, oh, we gotta catch it. I'm like, it's not even shiny. All right, maybe if I, you know what, whatever. Magic, we're at the very end of this. You're gonna fight your way through it. You can do it. Evasiveness rose, rain continues to fall. Strength probably won't land, but it did, all right. Whatever, let's level up Magic. We can do this. Come on, Magic. You can do this. Magic has never gotten to level up this entire time. I think Horton is our Tyranitar, or the one that's supposed to be our Tyranitar. He's a Pupitar right now. Okay, come on. Give me some of those goods. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the wrong bottom screen pulled up. Sorry about that. And it is a Grimer. That is good news. However, I have to switch that out. I have a quick question I'm seeing in the comments about making Q-Charm games. I have a video linked in my About page that has all the information on that. So if you're interested in getting a Q-Charm game made, check that video. It's got all the details on it. I don't want to run through it all here because it's a little much. Besides, if I try and say it all here, I'll leave something out. And inevitably, we got problems. So anyway, that's how it all gets done. Before we step here, let's find the Pokeradar. Here we go. So Grimers, are now at 3. Come on, man. Still one big purple booger. That is not helpful. And I really don't want to chain Magic up higher, but at the same time, like, Magic kind of deserves this after all this time. I don't think any of those Pokemon I saw in there could have been repel tricked anyway. Oh, you know what? That could have actually been an issue because Magic was out front with the repel trick. Wait a minute, why do I see these? I had a repel. What? Oh, it's because of the, duh, why am I being so stupid? It's because of the Pokeradar. Man, I'm out of it. Oh, strength is disabled, okay, I'm not even paying attention. Good God, I'm out of it. I haven't chained in a long time, so. Man, in fact, I haven't played this in a long time. I'm being rather stupid today, so sorry about that. I'm gonna try and unstupid myself. For just a moment, just one tiny moment, so I can get us a shiny green booger. And that was a terrible patch, so I'm gonna redo it. Looks like our record's down at the bottom. I'm not surprised anyone's gonna hold a candle to Eevee's record. But Flaffy's may be the biggest problem, because remember, the Flaffy chain was only for 2. And then of course we needed 3 Larvitar, but that's a bad one still, but I don't know what was going on there. LJ Pikachu Lover asks, what is my favorite shiny? My favorite shiny Pokemon is Ho-Oh. I worked so freaking hard for that Pokemon, that shiny of mine. And that really does influence my opinion a little bit, but it was one I wanted to work so hard for because of its color pattern and how I feel like it always represented the entire generation, which in turn was kind of my favorite generation. I don't know, I'm really torn between Gen 2 and Gen 3. If you count Heart Gold, hold up, I'm not gonna take it. If you count Heart Gold, Soul Silver as Gen 2, then Gen 2's my favorite. If you don't, and it's just whatever was made in that generation, then Gen 3, I would say, because, I don't know, just that you had to have been alive during that time playing Pokemon games for years, and then all of a sudden experiencing them in full color with beautiful animations at the time for Game Boy Advance. It was unbelievable. There we go, shiny Grimer. Whew. What is up with you? Ridiculous. Well, shiny Grimer is finally here, and we know at least a few things about fighting it. I'm gonna try and hit it with a pound just to lightly tap it. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna hit it with it. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, we've learned from the others that strength and combo with pound will kill it, so I'm not going to hit it again. Instead, I'm gonna go bag Pokeballs. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I have anything particularly green or gross. Nest, I don't think applies to... I don't remember what the level cap is for Nest. But, let me see. Yeah, weaker Pokemon in the wild. I'm not gonna bother with that one. So instead, you know what? It's got a pretty good capture rate. Let's just go for a straight Pokeball. I did harm it, so it's something. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. We need booger names. But we're not gonna name him anything booger-like, I guess. Yeah, just keep disable the Pokeball throwing. Wouldn't that be horrible if that worked? He uses disable, and you're like, you can no longer throw Pokeballs. And then it used struggle and killed itself. No! Also, I'm always a little perplexed that, like, evasiveness does not make it harder for you to hit the Pokemon. Like, he used minimize. Why is that not harder for me to throw the Pokeball and hit him? The original Pokemon games had a mechanic that you would miss when you threw it, but most of the time that was like, it was like the same chances to capture everybody, I think, but it was factoring in like if it was gonna pop on the, say, the 3rd shake or the 2nd shake or something like that, then it would just say it missed, because it calculates that before you even throw it. So, it was an interesting thing to just freak people out, because the ball only shook twice in the original game. It was like shake, shake, click. And that click thing, it's not happening. Grimer. I really want to use Pound. Do I have Pound again? Oh, great. Well, actually, you know what? This is good because we kind of want Magic to die. Pound is still disabled. Fine, I'm gonna use another Pokeball. Just see if Magic can survive. 1, 2. Grimer! Getting him to level 38 is gonna stink. Grimer used Sludge. I'm gonna try and do it this episode though. Magic Trip or Poison. No longer disabled. Hit him with another Pound already. Magic! Disable. Missed. Okay, I was gonna say, don't. Magic, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Pound was disabled. And hurt by poison, dead. Magic, you know what? Some days you're a complete failure. Alrighty, so, why not Horton? There you go. Do a thing. Do a little dance, Horton. You know what? Horton, what do you need to get to? Is it level 50? I think it's just 50. He's actually not that far from it. We might get Tyranitar today. 1, 2, 3. There we... Someone other than Magic had to look at it and go, Grimer, Grimer, get in the ball, bro. Grimer, calm down. It's gonna be cool. We're just gonna shelve you away forever, transfer you up in about a month, and then trade you to a bajillion people online. It's gonna be cool. It was born when sludge in a dirty stream was exposed to the moon's X-rays. It appears among filth. Hold the phone. That might have to be a Pokedex paradox, because that's so wrong. But I don't even know how I can make a Pokedex paradox on that, because it's just so wrong. Okay, first off, no one is stupid enough to believe that the moon emits X-rays. It doesn't. I mean, gosh, what the... I mean, like, you might be able to say that, like, certain X-rays could come from the sun, would be reflected from the moon, but even so, it doesn't get through our atmosphere. This is so stupid. And that just makes it, this makes sentient life out of sludge. Oh my gosh. If that's the case, this Pokemon is just cancer. It is just living cancer. All right, whatever. The tumor Pokemon. Would you like to give him a nickname? Yes? Snot was transferred to Box 1 in Bebe's PC. I told them specifically, we won't be using a booger name. So they said, well, Snot. I was like, all right, fine. You guys being coy, I'll let you win with this one. You win today. That's only 3 away. That's not good enough. So we had our first shiny out of 5 encounters, which is mathematically exactly when it should have showed up. The only downside is we're losing a lot of repels to this today, and we might have to do some money grinding. Actually, no, the way I'm fighting with the gym leaders and everything to level our Pokemon up, that is probably generating enough funds that we could afford. Okay, another Grimer. We can actually afford to go buy a bunch of new repels and everything. Back to purple Grimers, but this time we got Slots to fight with, which Slots is freaking amazing. Slots is level 92. That's so amazing. We have Psybeams as well. All right, man, you know, getting that muck is really gonna stink. That's like the worst part of these episodes where I have to do a ton of montaging. It's that, like, I feel like I'm just by myself doing nothing but leveling Pokemon up, and it really sucks. So fortunately, I get to do it with you guys online. So at least we get to chat about something, you know, like Snot and like how terrible Game Freak is lately. And you know, that makes it a good time. So anyway, we found our second Grimer. I really hope one of these is holding a nugget. Maybe both. Both holding a nugget? Come on. All right, for the first ball, I'm gonna chuck a Great Ball just because we can. And let's hope that it really yeah, it just stays in here just because it's gonna save us more money. 1, 2, 3. This one was way more cooperative. But just number 2? You wanna call it number 2? Oh, or people are getting a bunch of insulting names for Game Freak too, which actually I'm very tempted by, but we will see. Let's nickname this Grimer, yes. Germ Freak was transferred to Box 1 and Bebe's PC. The coy little pokey attack him, nice. Another hot contender for a nickname was number 2 and Toxic Trash, but number 2 just being our second one, and of course the fact that it's a pile of stink. And then Toxic Trash, I can only assume, because of Sword and Shield jokes that we're trying to make, so it's all perfect. I'm gonna run from that because obviously we don't care about any more of those guys. We're instead going to fly all the way up here and take a look at our 2 Grimers. I'm gonna let the internet decide which one is gonna be the better of the 2 that we're gonna turn into a muck today. And after that, we're gonna move on to Hoppips, I believe, in the next episode. That's why we need to get these evolutions done now, because Hoppip is going to require 3 evolutions. 2 Skip Plume, 1 Jumpluff. All right, so move these Pokemon around, see what we got here. So let's summarize. We're looking at no Nugget holding Snot. Snot is timid and strong-willed. The ability is Stench, and there are its stats and moves. Moving down from here, we have Germ Freak, also not holding its item. Has Lax Nature, highly curious, has the ability Sticky Hold. There are its moves as well. So we got the stats differences right here. Just looking at that, honestly, it looks kind of hard to tell. The stats are all over the place. So I'm gonna let the internet decide really quickly who was better, Germ Freak or Snot, and we're gonna turn one of them into the biggest monstrosity. So anyway, I'm gonna see you guys at the evolution. All right, just kidding. So instead, because it was taking a very long time, what I say we do is begin Hoppip hunting. We did fight 3. Nice! Sweet! Shiny Hoppip immediately! What we did was we did fight 3 gym leaders we could fight for the day, and it only got Game Freak up this far. I'm sorry, Germ Freak. Did you get it? The innuendo there was a little Freudian slip, but it was kind of on purpose. So, the problem, I guess, was that, like, he's not leveling up fast enough, and even Horton in the background is just as bad. So I'm gonna switch, just throw a normal Pokeball at this thing. I'm not expecting to run into any problems. But, Horton is leveling up with the XP share, and Germ Freak is holding the Lucky Egg. So they're both going equally slow, because, of course, the, Pupitar is at a really high level. He's at like 49 right now, and he needs 55. Germ Freak is at level 30 and needs 38. It's taking so long. I just couldn't bear it. I hate doing these really long, just level grinds. They suck. So I just wanted to do this. And, you know, funny dumb names. It's probably what I'm gonna need. I like that idea there, guys. We're gonna need that. But because of course it's trying to fight me, and it's like, I'm not staying in that ball. Green cotton ball. So anyway, we're gonna try and catch a Hoppip here. 3, here we go. So at the very least, I can end the episode saying that we got Grimers and Hoppip. We're gonna continue this chain next time after we name this bad boy. And what we're gonna do is try and get all of our evolutions next time. So if I can get another Hoppip out of this, we will try it. The Cottonweed Pokemon, it drifts on winds. It is said that when Hoppip gather in fields and mountains, spring is on the way. You know what? I can't really tear that one apart because it just makes sense. It's a dandelion spore thing, so whatever. Give a nickname to the Hoppip, yes! Cardboard was transferred to Box 1 and Bebe's PC. Why Cardboard? Well, Cardboard. All right, our second encounter, just to see if we actually have another one of these things, because I'm trying to get us out. Oh my God! Shiny Hoppip! Again! never mind. Maybe we're going to actually get ourselves out of this. You know, while we're here, let's learn a little bit about Hoppip. There you are. Pokemon 187. Hoppip has a capture rate of 255. I was wondering, why was it popping out of so many of my Pokeballs? 1, 2, 3. There we go. The other one was just a jerk. We might even be able to get all of the Hoppips this time, and next episode is just lots of evolutions, which means I'm gonna hate myself because it's gonna be a ton of work, and then the episode itself is gonna be like, I tried so hard. Give a nickname to Hoppip. Yep. Helicopter was transferred to Box 1 in Baby's PC. And why helicopter? Well, of course, because why not helicopters? So I'm gonna give it one more go here. And if we don't find a Hoppip out of this, then I'm gonna end the episode because or a shiny Hoppip, then I'm gonna end it because we obviously don't have time for all this. And we don't. All right, good. Next episode is technically gonna have a Pokemon shiny hunt in it. We're gonna look for a Hoppip, okay? It's gonna be a real episode with a real hunt in it. And Hoppip's gonna be the big glorious one we get out of it. Tune in next time for a shiny Hoppip and lots of agonizing montaged hours of me evolving Pokemon that I don't want to evolve. But that'll be the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you all in the next episode of Pokemon Platinum Q Charm. Booyah!